All right, everybody, we are back for another episode of Safe on Talk. I'm here with Chris, as always. I think we're on episode 15. I think it's 15 or 16. But oh, you know what? It is EVO weekend, so pretty hype weekend. I'm pretty excited. We're gonna be talking probably quite a bit of EVO. Got an EVO watch party brewing here in the ROC. Probably talk a little bit about what announcements we expect, what announcements have been confirmed that won't be there. We'll figure it out. Probably some bullshit along the way. Yeah, man, how you doing, Chris? You good?
I'm cooling. I am cooling. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. We are doing this on Friday afternoon because Tuesday there was a meeting Chris had about Upstate Uproar. How'd that go? Good?
It went great. I got a lot of good information. Potential sponsor.
Oh, dope.
All that fun business stuff. So
Dope.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Geez, what are we at? So it's August 5th, so less than 2 months.
Man, it is.
7 weeks, seven and a half
Swoozing right
weeks.
now, man. My goodness,
And you got
it's coming up fast.
yeah, and you're not doing a tournament in September, but when do you know when the next one is for August yet?
So the August tournament is August 27th. So it's the last
27.
weekend of
Okay.
August 27th. And then September 10th, we're gonna have a viewing party at the college, and we're gonna watch what is it, Riptide.
Oh,
So
nice.
just something for everybody to get together, come hang out. I'm sure there'll be some FGC stuff on up there, but it'll be a much more relaxed environment. So if you have never come to a Game of Nostalgia tournament, even if you just want to come to the viewing party and hang out and come in like in a chill environment, you're more than welcome to do so, man. So the tournament is just normal $10 venue fee, and then all the different games have different prices, but the viewing party will be free to enter for everybody. So
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Someone followed. I can't see it. Mr. Walnut. Thank you for the
Hey,
follow, my
Mr.
dude.
Well, appreciate you.
Yeah. Lost my train of thought.
What am I looking at right now?
They can't see this, but this is the. I'll show them. This is what Chris is seeing on the share screen. I just have the main Evo thing on the side screen, and it's
I'm
I
used
don't
to
know what
Roy
the
having a
fuck.
sword in his hand, not a.
Yeah. And what's his face is looking weird.
Rob.
Rob. Yeah, Rob. Oh man, you didn't have a Rob as a kid, did you?
No,
No,
I met him one
I
time
don't
in
fucking
Cali.
think anyone had.
Hmm.
I think that's why you don't really see him.
Yeah, it
Yep.
was out there. I just didn't have it. I'm gonna ask my
Yeah.
brother because he was more Nintendo than I was. I was more Sega, so
Yeah.
shit, he might know.
Yeah. I was really young in Nintendo days.
Yeah,
I was born in '87, so I was only a
I
couple
was
years
born
old.
'85, so ain't too far
Yep.
from me.
Yep. Cool. Yeah. So Evo is this weekend. It just started. Oh, actually, before we start that, that's what I was gonna say. So Tuesday he had a meeting. Thursday I had to go get my car, and I had to pick it up between 4 and 6, and it was like a
Yeah.
half hour away. So I had to deal with that nonsense. But we got an episode in, and it's a good day for it because there's Evo hype. So
Hell yeah.
nothing wrong with that. They did yeah. Evo for me, Evo weekend is like SGDQ or Awesome Games Done Quick Week. Like there's always something to put on. You know what I mean? Whether if you're just boarding, put it on your phone. If you're just sitting at the computer doing other stuff, put it on the other monitor. Just listen to it. Like I love weekends and weekdays like this where
I love it.
um
I love it. Just so much to watch, so much to take in. You can have that moment that you miss, and it's like, oh my god, how did I miss that? And then you can have that time like, oh man, I got back just in time. But like, there's so much going on and so much to watch. Like, you don't feel like you got cheated on a weekend like this. So I love it.
yeah, exactly. Um and Mr. Walnew asked what is Evo? Evo is a annual fighting game tournament. It's held at Monterey Bay, and it's Monterey Bay, right?
It's in Vegas, yeah,
Mandalay. Yeah, I think the
yeah,
hotel's Mandalay Bay, but
yeah. I
um,
can't. I know it's
but yeah, it's
Is
in
it different?
Vegas.
It's like play. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right.
But yeah, I don't
I
know if
know
that's
about the
where they
spot they
always
had in
had it.
Radisson. Yeah.
Because the last 2 years have been online, and this is the first
Uh,
in-person one
That's
in a while. But it's always It's always incredibly hype and it's super exciting. It's where all the
And it's
biggest
cool to watch everybody
biggest
on
players
Twitter be
go.
like, "Oh my God, I'm here, guys. I'm in Vegas. Come check me." Who want
Yeah.
to practice Skullgirls? Who want to practice MK? Like, it's really cool to see people meet up and like some people like, "Yo, man, I met this person online 2 years ago and I finally can meet him in person." I love that kind of stuff. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
man.
Yep. And yeah, I was watching a couple people had like live streams of like actual like them on their phone camera like walking around and it looked pretty cool. They had he showed like they have, like a bunch of shirt stands and they showed one that was for Strive. There's some
Word,
sick fucking Strive shirts.
yo,
I'm
bro,
I'm
the
hoping they
art
put
on
those
Strive
online.
is crazy.
Yeah. Yep. That
I
sounds
want to get
pretty
a
cool.
Nago shirt.
Yeah, I have
I
this
don't
on the
even play
side
Nago.
they were doing they had Dice K and a bunch of Strive people on for a panel.
Okay.
Um they showed some cool old artwork, they're kind of just dicking around. Giuno was translating for them, and that was pretty cool to watch. I got to watch. I saw like 20 minutes of that, and they did. We can start with that. Let me go back to see if I can find the VOD of it. No, they haven't put it up yet, but they released like a schedule. I don't remember they didn't give exact dates, but they just said summer they will reveal and release before summer's over a new Guilty Gear character.
Oh, okay.
DLC character 6. They said in fall they're going to have the other character reveal, and they're also going to have the crossplay beta, which is pretty exciting. So
Crossplay
uh,
for what? PC?
crossplay for everything, like as in like crossplay, like PC could play with PlayStation, all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they announced that like I think 3 or 4 months ago that they were going to have that,
Bet.
and there's going to be a beta to test that. And that'll be dope. It's amazing. It must be. I think we talked about this before, but it's got to be hard to do crossplay for like games in general, let alone fighting games, because not a
Yeah.
lot of fighting games have it, and that would
Yeah.
save so many games because it just raises the pool. You know what I mean?
I think I know it definitely helped Mortal Kombat stay alive and relevant online because like being able to get some matches in against Xbox and PC players, man, it was a much bigger deal. Like, so turning that crossplay on feature lets you find a match real quick.
Yeah,
And cool thing
absolutely.
about it is you could turn it on or off. Like if you turn it off, it might take a while to get a match. Like if you only want to play people on PlayStation 4, then you can do that. But like if you want to play against PC, um, it, which I recommend because it's just quicker to get a match. You get higher quality opponents. You get more opportunities to have a higher quality opponent. I think it's the way to go. So I'm actually still surprised, which is one of my gripes I have, that Madden and 2K don't have crossplay yet. I think it's the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And soon seeing how many games have it and like are massively successful because of that, I still don't understand why they haven't done that yet. So that's my I'm glad it looks like everybody's kind of getting on board with that and realizing that yes, you can have the console wars, yeah, you can, but it's just not as important or as relevant as it used to be 10 years ago when you could be like, oh God, this Xbox exclusive is so amazing. It's worth me buying this console. Now it's just like, man, I just enjoy the controller, or I enjoy the brand, or I'm just an Xbox player, I'm a PlayStation player, I'm a PC player. But um it feels like you're missing out on a lot less now being console exclusive, whatever you have.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the assuming it goes smoothly, one thing that they also brought up is that for Strive at least, the PS5 actually has like a little bit more input lag than
Oh, okay.
the PS4 Pro and
Okay.
the PC. So, um, I don't remember if they put this under the fall section or the summer section because they had kind of a calendar
Right.
segmented off. But they said their goal is they're going to get the PS5 Pro or the PS5 Pro, the PS5 down to the PS4 Pro input lag because I guess it is pretty noticeable. Like that the 5 has a
Okay.
little bit more lag. So that could be one reason you'd want to turn it off is if they don't accomplish that in time, if you're playing a PC player on PS5, you're at a disadvantage because you have a little bit of input lag
Oh,
compared to
okay.
him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta
So
gotta fix that.
yeah, hopefully they fix that and everything's even, but if not, the ability to turn crossplay off. Or I guess the worst case scenario, but it'd still be annoying, is if you got a match it said this person's on PlayStation or something, this guy's on PC, so you can
Yeah.
deny the match if you don't feel like dealing with it. But that's mad annoying. I hope that isn't how it all shakes out. But
Yeah, me too.
yeah, and then yeah, so I don't remember what they said for like after the fall. I don't remember what they said for winter, but I don't think it was anything exciting. I think they just said like the 8th DLC character, and maybe they said the release of crossplay, which I'm assuming if the beta goes well, then winter is where we're looking at with the crossplay. So
Okay. When do you see like a lot of the games switching over to P5?
uh well, Street Fighter is definitely going to be PS4, or Street Fighter 6 has got to be PlayStation 4 and Pro, right? They wouldn't just
Yeah,
make that
I don't think
exclusive.
it's yeah.
And I don't think the next Tekken, well, unless, well, see, this is why Evo is kind of important right here, because if they don't announce that Tekken 8 and they don't announce it anytime soon, it might release so date that it might be all next gen. That's what you're talking about, right? When
Mm,
games go all next
yeah,
gen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I know Street Fighter Five is like kind of what kicked off the P4 exclusivity. And it's like because we were playing Street Fighter 4 on Ultra 4 on 360, and then 5 came out, and it was like, oh, okay, it's game time, and we all switching to P4 now. So then it's like Street Fighter 5, then Tekken, Injustice. So it was a lot going on. So you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying 4 became the standard pretty quickly after that. So
Yeah, it's hard to say because there's Street Fighter 6,
yep,
there's Tekken, and I think both of those will probably come out on PS4. I think the
yeah.
fact that I think the odds would be so much higher that they would go next gen if PS5 didn't have such a shit show of being available to people.
Oh,
You know what I mean? I
listen,
know. So it's like,
listen. It's so ridiculous the fact that like it's still people looking to
yeah,
get a P5. Like this system been out for what 2 years now almost.
yeah, yep,
There's no like okay, I understand the first 6 months to a year, and even then that's pushing it.
yep,
But almost 2 years and people still can't find a reasonably priced PS5. I think that's too far, man. Like
yeah,
come on, Sony. You know
yeah.
your
It's
system gonna sell. It's next gen.
Yeah, so I think that that shortage really kind of fucking hamstrings the
Yeah,
directors producers of
you're right. I didn't
Capcom
think
and all
about
that.
that
They're like, we're kind of screwing ourselves if we go completely next gen,
because we're
because
gonna miss out on so much
we're gonna
sales.
miss out
Yeah,
on a lot of
yeah,
sales. So
yeah,
um
yeah.
and then I guess the next one would be the next either Injustice or the Mortal Kombat, and
Hmm.
Ed Boon. That's another thing I was gonna talk about. That's one thing that was officially someone put out a Twitter post that I don't remember if it was someone official or it was like IGN, and they were like, uh, uh Arc System, blah blah blah, Bandai Namco, um, uh, yeah, Mortal Kombat and stuff, all confirmed for big announcements at Evo, and Ed Boon actually, like
Was like,
replied
nah.
to the tweet and was like, yeah, except Mortal Kombat. Like he didn't want to troll. He was like, someone said something else and he came out, and I mean, good guy Boone's like, I'm not gonna troll you or get you hype. He's like, we're not ready, and he even said like, let games like Street Fighter 6 have their moment in the spotlight. Like we aren't ready
Yeah.
yet.
Well,
We'll let you know when shit's coming. So
I know Ed is a big troll though, so like he'll say that
hey, yeah,
and then be like, "Hey, you know what? I know what I said, but come on, hey, y'all ready for Mortal Kombat 12?" So, that's why I'm always iffy on him because Ed like to play games. He like to get people head. He like to mess around and tease stuff and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Even to the point where he said like one of Melina's lines is like, I'm here because of the cries of a thousands or a million souls or something like that. And he was referring to all the people on Twitter who like did polls and tagged him
Oh,
and
that's
was like
funny.
they were relentless about getting Melina in the game. And so like that was his little. So that's who he is. So I he's
that's a
saying nah, but I wouldn't be surprised, man.
that's a funny ass troll though. That's good.
It is. It
That's the
is.
that's
It
the
was
right
good.
way to troll.
It is. I respected it. I thought it was funny. It was cool.
Yep. Yeah, that's very cool. Um, Another game that probably won't have an announcement is Multiversus. I mean, it's not in Evo anyways, but
Yeah.
um,
Yes, it is.
it is in Evo.
Well, it's part pre-Evo. Yeah.
Oh no shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Are they
Yeah.
gonna?
They're
I
not
didn't.
playing around that though. I know because LeBron is banned for Evo. LeBron and Iron Giant are banned.
LeBron is banned?
Listen, LeBron is really good,
Really?
but they're saying LeBron is banned because like he came out so close to Evo that didn't give people enough time to
Oh,
prep
okay.
for him or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. But I guess Iron Giant is just ridiculously broken in doubles, so I don't know why
You
he's
know,
banned, but we'll see.
the limited time I have played it, I have been bitching about Iron Giant a
Really?
lot. Like not
Okay.
like super pissed off, but like
Right,
he
right,
has
right.
this move where the other character can jump into him, And it's like, I think it's mad cheap because if someone's low percentage, you could just jump into Iron Giant and
Okay.
like take advantage of the fact that Iron Giant is heavy, and I'm pretty sure he gets even heavier when the other person
Mm.
jumps into him. So, so it's kind of like a bullshit failsafe. I mean, I don't play platform fighters that much, so anyone that you have to like if you don't focus him, he gets out of hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you have to get his percentage so high to knock him out. But the thing is, I wouldn't think he'd be bannable, but it wouldn't
They saying
surprise
he
me
banned, bro.
that in the right hands of someone, he could be like stupid cheap.
Yeah.
So I guess that doesn't
That's
surprise
what I'm
me.
assuming. Like somebody must have figured out an exploit that makes Iron Giant like cheap at the high level, that would take away from it being fun to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
Like even with all the Steve bitching, it's still like Steve is just it's still fun to watch people play against Steve and trying to figure out setups and stuff like that, and see Steve players execute, their setups. So
yeah. Uh, so the director of Multiversus, he is going to be at Evo. We don't think there's going to be an announcement, but there might be. But I do know that
Rick and Morty got delayed.
yesterday,
Did you hear that?
correct, that's what I was about to go into. Yesterday,
Oh,
I think it
okay, my
was.
bad.
No, you're good. Yeah. So the season two or season one start, got delayed. I don't. And you said, did they officially say that Morty is going to be? Because Morty's
I,
coming out first, and I think he was supposed to come out the 20. Oh no, wait. When was he supposed to come out? The 8th or something like that. He was
the
supposed to
eighth,
come out
really?
really soon. Yeah, he was
Damn.
supposed. And then I guess it wasn't really a leak. It was like a semi-leak that someone was like, I'm pretty sure Rick was supposed to come out on the August 26th. We're supposed to have two
Okay,
characters.
okay.
I thought Rick was gonna come out first, but apparently Morty. You know what fucked me even more is apparently Morty's a bruiser. I would have thought he was
Word.
a support for sure, but
Wow.
apparently he's gonna be a bruiser. And then
We'll
Rick, of
see how that
course, is gonna
works.
be a mage. I mean, there'd be riots if Rick wasn't a mage. So.
Yeah.
And there's sure as fuck he wasn't going to be a support. If anyone watches that show, there's no fucking way Rick's going to support.
Absolutely not.
So, that ain't
Yeah.
going to happen. Let me look this up. Multiversus Morty
I'm glad they
release
didn't
date.
Tom and Jerry them. I'm glad they didn't do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, without a doubt. We don't. I mean, Tom and Jerry and Ice Climbers are annoying as fuck as it is, so we don't
Yeah,
need any more characters like that.
we do
Is there any
not.
more dual characters in Smash?
Pyramithra, but like you switched them
Pyramithra.
out though. The two sword dual
Oh,
characters.
gotcha. Um,
So
I,
there's dual characters for that. Um, but they're not out at the same time. If that's what you're asking, I think it's just
yeah,
Ice Climbers is the only character that's like out at the same time.
yeah. Keep saying shit about the delay. I can't find when the Morty was supposed to release. It was supposed to be super soon though, in like the next, like at a week from today or something like that, or like 6 days from now. But I don't know if that's delayed, but I'm assuming it is, because I believe Morty was gonna release the same day as the season one start. So
Ah,
I'm
okay,
assuming he's
okay.
delayed. So Rick probably in September and Morty probably the mid end August. So that's what we're looking at. I don't know. Do I have the camera on what we're watching? Yeah. I don't know what fighting game they're showing at all, but
I have no idea what it
it looks
is. It
kind
looks
of
pretty
cool.
decent though.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Like something you have a nice free tournament for.
It almost looks like it was made in Flash. Like this is some shit you would have seen
Yeah.
on Newgrounds in like 2001 kind of thing.
Nah, that's a fact though.
Yeah.
So as you can see right now, Samus is fighting
Oh,
Alien Birdie,
it's called Punch Planet. I didn't
Punch
even
Planet.
see that. Yeah.
He's got a birdie feel to him, don't he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Max and Agent G.
Agent G's got a fucking
I say that.
quick ass overhead.
Stupid. I hate quick characters. Let me change that. I hate playing against quick characters.
Yeah. Heh,
Decision.
decision. Oh, that's
I like
funny.
that. I like mixing stuff up, man.
Yeah.
It's not everybody trying to be a carbon copy. So do you feel like Nicktoons is dead now, especially because the multiverses?
Oh, absolutely. I think
Yeah.
that thing does have chance. And the fact it's still $50 is absolutely insane to me.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like, bro, your game is dying. Like,
How?
no one's paying $50 when we have multiverses for free.
You know what's
Like,
crazy? It went on sale stupid fast. Like
yeah,
it was like $9 like a week and a half after it came out.
really. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
let me peep the Steam store again. I
It
don't know
was
if
it
on
was
different
crazy.
consoles it's different.
It was crazy low. I looked on P4 or what's the Xbox? I had it on I think I copped it and wasted my damn money, man. I'm so mad about that.
Yeah, it's $50 still on Steam.
It's
Oh,
on
that's loud.
Steam.
Yep, $50 on Steam. It's dead.
I listen. I be forgetting the game exists, and it's crazy because like they got characters I like, man. Powder Toast Man was one
Yep.
of them. Danny Phantom. Hey Arnold, Helga. Ickes, Oblina, and Crumb. Like you know what I'm saying? Like these are characters I would play,
Oh, without a doubt.
and
Did
it feels like a very unpolished melee. That's what it feels like.
you know? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they did it. Is once this like goes even more south and they finally accept themselves that this is dead. It's
Yeah,
giving multiverses like being like, if you pay us, we'll give you some of the rights to these characters,
yeah. We'll throw
and you
you.
could put them in. You can put them in your game, because that's about
Well,
the only way I could think is they're gonna make any money
yeah,
off of
yeah.
any kind of platform game, because they sure as fuck aren't gonna make it off of this. So
And WB has a whole bunch of characters that they could put in the game already too. So it's not
that's
like
true.
they have a shortage of like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, that's true.
Was it Freakazoid? We was talking about it last night, man. They could put Freakazoid in there.
Yeah,
Obviously they could put in Daffy and Porky, Lola. I expect like they put LeBron in, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Jordan in the game eventually.
yeah.
It's just man, WB got a lot of characters they can pull from, man.
Oh,
So
without a doubt. Freakazoid would be dope. I used to
yeah.
like that show as a kid. I think my parents liked the show more than I did because I was
Oh
pretty
word.
young still, but just
I
because
want
I
to see
didn't
the take.
understand a lot of the jokes. But
Oh, Darkwing Duck.
yeah, I
Darkwing would be fire.
I remember because we didn't have Disney Channel, but they would do Disney Channel do those free weeks where like
Hmm.
they would just like activate it on your cable box for like a week, and that was the one show I got mad excited for was Darkwing Duck and Chippendale Adventures,
We
and I guess
listen.
Gargoyles too. But
My mom had all that, bro. I definitely was lucky enough to have like the pick of the litter when it came to Saturday morning cartoons, bro. Like I could
yeah,
go WB, I could go Cartoon Network, I could go Nickelodeon. So I was lucky with that one. I lucked out. Fox News. I'm not Fox News. Fox Network.
yeah,
When you could do
that's the way to grow up a very pissed off kid.
right.
Fox News on Saturday mornings.
These damn Democrats. Why do you hate Democrats so much? I just saw them in the morning every Saturday. No,
Mom,
so
am I woke? What? Am I part of the woke mob canceling
Am I
everybody?
woke, mom? Please don't tell me I'm woke.
Just don't tell me I'm woke.
I'm not.
Yeah,
No, so just like growing up with like the X-Men '90s cartoons and like I said, Tick, Gargoyles, all that kind of stuff. It was good stuff, man.
yeah, without a doubt. So yeah, they have you're right. They have a ton of yeah.
Yeah,
They have so many to pull from. It wouldn't surprise
gotta
me if
gotta
Nickelodeon probably has too much pride to like do it anyways. But
absolutely do. What is the crazy part? Like, I think the first one was really bad, but if all they have to do is like learn from if they want to try to stick with this, right? Learn from what they did wrong. Look at multiverses. Look at Smash, and to come back with a much more polished game. I think Nicktoons 2 or Nicktoons, Ultimate Universe, whatever they want to call it, they can give it a different name and like really put some love on it. But like it's the way it's constructed now, it's not a game like even before multiverses, Nicktoons was dead. So to
yeah,
me. But I always like to ask other people just to see how they looking at it too. So
yeah. I mean, you don't have it in your tournaments, and nobody seemed to care. So that's,
not at all.
I mean that, and
That's a good point.
considering the Smash is like one year, and like, I mean that is literally how you know is none of the people that come in tournaments gave a shit if it was there or not. Multiverses
Yeah,
comes out,
yeah,
and I just hear an echo on that side of the room at the tournaments of people excited about multiverses, like
that's
complete
a fact.
opposite end of the spectrum. So
That's a fact. We
that's
tried Nicktoons to run it one time, and like the guy who was supposed to run it didn't show up. Or no, he showed up, but he just didn't. He wasn't like mentally prepared to run it, and he kind of like panicked. And so I was like, don't even worry about it. And like we had like two people like, oh man, and then like, but the tournament continued on with like no issue whatsoever. So
yeah,
I was like, damn, that's not a good sign.
yeah,
I'm glad we didn't disappoint 20 people, but like I was also like, that's not a good sign for the game.
yeah. And on the topic of multiverses, because I wanted to talk about this too. It's obviously getting a huge advantage because of um, it's free to play,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there was like this is nuts. Let me pull this up. There was on the Steam charts. This is crazy. They had like when a fighting game comes out, The
bro.
first week it gets a huge jump, and then it slowly like
It was wild.
it kind of meanders off. But if you look at this, let's go to the 21st. There is no downward. Like
No,
the down now is 100,000 people at peak time.
right.
You know what I mean? Like it is insane. And to make it even crazier, this isn't even out in Asia yet. They
Oh
haven't even
wow.
put this out in Asia, and it's
Wow.
got an average of 75,000 and 150,000 at peak. Like that's
Son, it
nuts.
set the record, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
think they said there was 144,000 people playing the game
Yeah.
at once.
Oh yeah, the people that have downloaded has to be over a million
It's
easily.
wild, yo.
It's got to be
But it was
nuts.
smart, like you said, it was smart. Make it free to play. Let people get their hands on it. Don't even put a $60 barrier up, and look what happens.
Yep.
You know.
And I don't think has there ever been a 2D free fighting game? I don't think there has been. Not that I could think of. Nothing that was
Uh,
anything memorable.
I no, I can't think of one.
But there will be eventually, considering this is still a couple years out. Project L, the
Mm,
League of Legends fighting game, came out and announced that it will be free to play. They did a little update. There's a little video attached. It doesn't really show anything. Um, it's just basically announcing that it's free to play, and they show. I always forgot to say her name. Ilaoi. I played League of Legends for like 10 years, like constantly. So I'm actually really
mm.
excited about this. Um, but they did confirm it's going to be free to play, and then they announced a little bit of fan art of
And it has some
LAO.
2v2, right? Isn't it gonna be
Yep, it
2v2?
is. It's going to be a 2v2 tag,
How you feel about that?
which is cool. I like it. I mean,
Okay.
I never. I played like some tag games like Tekken Tag and stuff like that, and they were all right. But DBZ is a three-person tag, and I
Right.
was able to handle that. I think
Okay.
it
Okay.
scares some people. I'm away like new people, but
I'm not a tag guy, so that's why I asked how you feel about it.
yeah. I prefer 1v1, I think, but I don't mind 2v2 either.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the game looks cool. The animations look great.
Yeah.
I think the free to play helps, but we're gonna have plenty of
It's
time to talk about this because it's still years out.
it's got like
So
a 2D Borderlands look to it sometimes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like it looks like it went for like a half cell shaded look.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's what I was trying to think of. A cell shaded. Yeah.
yeah, and the outline of the characters is mad sharp, and that's hella important in a
Uh huh.
fighting game.
Uh
Like
huh.
that's the worst as a fighting game if shit starts to blur a little bit.
Oh boy.
On something like a fighting game where hitboxes are so important, this sharp look right here is fucking huge.
That's clean.
So it looks super clean. So they announced that, so that's pretty cool. And just a quick update there. Let's see. You want to talk a little bit about the Evo watch party you got going on?
Oh, so listen, I'm trying. Listen, bro. First of all, I didn't realize so many people charge so much money to rent their space. That's, uh,
Oof.
I get it. You know, you trying to get a group of people together for an extended period of time, and business got to make money. So, but man, the planetarium told me it was 2,500 if I wanted to rent the planetarium for a day.
Oh,
Oh, the movie theater told me it'd be 100 an hour, and obviously, like we trying to be there for 6, 7, 8, 9 hours watching Evo. Like, ain't nobody gonna want to break out early when they're waiting for their game. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So that's another thing too. And then there's a couple spots that just didn't they didn't really say a number that I thought would be a good number. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I don't know. I'm trying to get everything together now. I'm talking to somebody for Dave and Buster's. So hopefully Dave and Buster's can give me a room for an hour. If not, the my go to was going to be Buffalo Wild Wings. And just
gotcha.
they've had League of Legends on their TV there. So go ahead, Kai. Go ahead. So they've had League of Legends on their TV before. And like I've literally come in and had like soccer, baseball, football, and League of Legends on TV. Not football, basketball, and League of Legends on the TVs all at once. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
hit
pretty
them
dope.
up when I leave here, and just see if like they're like, hey guys, would if I bring a group of folks in here to come in and hang out and eat and drink and run the tab up. Would y'all be willing to allow us to have a couple TVs so we can watch some Evo in here? So
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, if it was
yeah.
because you're probably doing a Sunday, obviously, right, for finals?
Saturday or Sunday. I want to do Saturday. I was thinking Saturday maybe because everybody will be um that's like the meat and the potatoes of it. But Sunday is championship day, so I don't know. I gotta see. I gotta see what people want,
Yeah.
and also I
Cause
see what's available.
yeah, cause I was gonna say, it'd be a lot harder of a sell if there was like if it was like football season. They'd be like, no,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. We need every
yeah.
fucking TV. So
Every TV on football, but yeah, like if I tried to sell them to put up the upper on the TV, that's probably not happening because that's October.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd
So
be cool.
that's the goal. That's the
So
goal.
everyone, I'm sure watch on check Facebook and do you have an AG on Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm on
everyone,
Twitter,
yeah, check the
Facebook,
Twitter, all
Instagram,
that.
fan base, Patreon, all that.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can
Yeah.
do that one.
That's a different kind of arcade stick.
It sure is.
Yeah, yo,
It's
we
body
ain't
art.
playing pad over there. It's all stick. Maybe a little hitbox foreplay, but it's all stick, baby.
Box there.
Stick and mashing, 24/7.
Gross. Yeah, gross. Can't believe you. Can't believe
Yo,
you
that'd be a
said this
mad
stuff.
funny. That'd be that'd be a
You
mad funny
said
name for like an OnlyFans where like for like a cosplay or something like only stick like or something like that like no pad players or something like that.
let me
That'd be
change the
funny.
name now so I can just I'm gonna
Yeah.
make AGN only stick fan page.
It's funny. Uh, yeah. So are you gonna be able to watch other than like the if you get the watch party going? Watch an Evo or you got
Um,
stuff going on this weekend?
I I didn't I obviously take my kids out and we go hang, but like other than that, man, I definitely want to make like Evo's once a year, so I want to make sure that I can dedicate some time to that. So whatever day they tell me is available, me and the kiddos will figure something out on the other days.
Yeah, it's my girlfriend's birthday this weekend,
Oh, okay.
so I secretly nudged us into doing something Saturday, but I
Nice.
didn't tell her why. Eventually I'll be like Sunday I'll be like Evo finals today, and she'd be like, "Oh, you asshole! That's why you wanted to do something Saturday so damn bad." But there's
Smart,
nothing wrong
smart
with
man,
that either. But I'm sure we'll do something in the
smart man.
afternoon. So I'll
Okay.
be
Happy
watching most
happy
of
early
it.
birthday to your girl.
Yeah, let her know.
Yeah, man.
Um, yeah, but I'll be other than that, I'll be pretty glued to it, be watching it. So
Bet.
Tuesday's show is gonna be dope. We'll have a lot to talk about, hopefully.
Oh man, I can only imagine the fire
It'll
we gonna see, man.
not only announcements, but it's almost guaranteed that the fucking Tekken finals are gonna be like super hype.
It's super rare that you don't see a Tekken final that's
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah, that
weird.
was worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
And
Stripe
the
should be
top
great.
eights are usually like it. I don't know if I've ever seen a top eight that's been boring. You know,
Yeah.
it's always a one or two matches like, okay, yeah, that was worth the price of admission right there. You know.
Yeah, without a doubt. So that'll be cool. And that is, let's see, they do it. Well, actually, I have the Evo schedule. They're doing King of Fighters in the morning, but in the
Makes
morning
sense.
for here
Long
is 1
long as
p.m.
hell.
Uh, so in the morning is 1 p.m. So in the afternoon
Okay.
here. So they're doing King of Fighters Tekken 7 from, let's see, 1:30, so 4:30 to 7:30. It looks like. Then they'll do Street Fighter, and then they're gonna end with Guilty Gear. So that'll start at.
Yeah, that's how I knew Guilty Gear had taken over because like
Yup.
we've been ending tournaments with Street Fighter for like 4 or 5 years.
Yep. Yep. And then PlayStation is having a Sony Booth Live thing. There'll probably be some
Oh, okay. You
announcements
already know the
there.
Street Fighter 6 demo there.
Oh, without a doubt. Yep.
I know the line is ridiculous though. Can you go back up? See what I want to see what else. So when is the finals for Mortal Kombat?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Um, Skullgirls is the first day. It's got to be the second day, right? Oh damn, early. Well, 1 p.m. on Saturday. So
Okay, so we 2 hours behind, right?
uh, yeah,
Three?
3 hours ahead.
3 hours behind. Oh shit, yeah, you're right. So
Yeah.
at 1 p.m. on a Saturday. Sheesh.
Yep.
So it's Mortal Kombat, Melty, and then Grand Blue.
Yep. And then
Okay.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, Dragon.
10
Damn.
minute. Man, that's mad
Okay.
late. It's starting at 11.
Wow.
That's weird.
But
Is that
that's
always
Saturday
how it
though, so I can
works?
stay up and watch it. No, I don't listen. I don't know. This is the first year with Sony taking over though. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They gonna be tweaking some stuff too.
And it's gonna be
And then
Dragon
Evo
Ball.
has
So
mad channels too. Like I remember that from. I never forget. I think it was my second party at the store when I was open on State Street, and it was like, yo, just turn on the Evo channels, and I went on. It was like Evo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was like, which one? Because
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I figured this out too. Anyone watching is that they have a play button. The watch live doesn't work, but like, say you want to watch Guilty Gear Pools, I believe all of these are linked to the correct, yeah,
Oh, now
to the
that's
correct
awesome.
channel.
That's awesome.
So
That's
that's
something I
dope.
want to put in to the well, not it might not be this year because I'm trying not to OD on nothing. Just really make sure we give people a quality, um, a quality first tournament, man. Regional. Did I tell you we hit 100, Destin?
Yeah, you didn't, but I saw it on Facebook. So
100 signups,
so
baby. We got 100 people.
congratulations. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sick.
thank you, thank you, thank you.
I th- I
Uh,
think
so
I think easily 150. I think 200 is gonna be very. I
realistically,
think it's gonna happen.
realistically,
I think you're gonna fall in
we're
between 250, and who knows, maybe even higher. So
bro. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm expecting like 300 players to be entered. We're capping Smash at 250 because like once the schools come back in, it's going to be a whole bunch of
oh yep,
college kids
yep,
who
that's a
sign
great
up.
point.
So like you gotta think, RIT tournaments be crazy. Their first maybe the first month that they're in, month and a half, their tournaments be like 100. Just Smash alone be like 90 to 115 players. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So we definitely gonna be there, advertise and let people know. Upstate Uproar is a really big tournament. Da da da. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot of new freshmen who have no idea who AGN is and what we are and all that. So um, I expected the brackets to be huge, man. Um, that last Buffalo pretty much doubled the last week that registration was available.
yeah,
And you gotta think, Madden, the new Madden hasn't come out yet either. So all the Madden players haven't pre-regged yet either.
yep,
So we're missing like 20 to 30 Madden players that haven't pre-registered yet either.
yep,
So bro, it's about, it's about to be wild, man. I'm excited.
yeah.
But anyways, get back to Evo. I'm sorry, I guess
No, no, no. I still want to
I
talk
got
about Upstate Uproar. There is gonna be a stream, right? Have you figured?
yes, we have. I'm looking at doing 4 streams, so 2 for Smash and then 2 for the FGC.
And you said you're doing the T-Mobile 5G hotspot thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit T-Mobile and see what they talking. But I'm also looking at Verizon and Cricket too, and just to see who give me the best price and who has the strongest signal. That's part of what my meeting was for the Angry Burly Bros, because that's what they do. They run tournaments and stuff like that. They TO tournaments, but they also are really big and really known for their streaming up in Canada. So they I hit them up and it was like, yo, like how do we do this, and I might have to run on Wi-Fi. How do I get a quality signal on Wi-Fi? So what I might do is run um 2 or 3 streams on Ethernet and then run maybe one on Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Do they have like an Ethernet port relatively close?
They do. So we're gonna run some tests and try to figure out how to best do this thing. So I got my 2 streamer guys, Nate and Trev. They're gonna come with me, and we're gonna do some stress testing.
Yep.
This month and next month, just to what I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just to make sure we good.
Yeah, dope.
Yeah,
Cool, cool.
yeah, man. So you'll be able to. I'll make sure that we add all the channels. Poseidon, he's going to be streaming the entire Mortal Kombat tournament because he's a big MK guy and really big influencer here,
Uh-huh.
in upstate New York for Mortal Kombat. So,
Yep.
he's going to be streaming the entire MK. He hit me up like, "Yo, like, do you have somebody doing MK? Because if not, I'd love to do it." And I'm gonna hit him up to see if he wants to do anything else. But we'll definitely be streaming Strive, um, Street Fighter, Tekken, MK, and DNF most likely. But I don't know if we'll be able to get SoCal, Naruto, Grand Blue versus on stream. I'm not sure yet. Obviously we'll build this thing to where we can get everybody on it and everybody can get their time on stream and shine. But this first year, again, I don't want to overdo it, Destiny, overpromise, underdeliver. I never believed in doing that. So
Absolutely. No, and that's how you
yeah,
should do it. So,
yeah.
didn't you say someone said they wanted a booth? Was that T-Mobile or someone like that?
T-Mobile's getting a booth
They're
there.
gonna get a booth.
Our artist alley, we got like 5 artists. Somebody just hit me up this morning. Damn, somebody just registered for DNF. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So we got about 6 people, 5 or 6 for the artist alley right now. T-Mobile's gonna be there. I'm talking to Dave and Buster's to see if they want to get a booth there, and if not, at least be a sponsor. So, Excess Energy Drink is a sponsor, and they're gonna have a booth there as well. So, um,
Yep.
some big time stuff happening, man. It's really dope.
Do you know where you're gonna put the booths at? Are you having them?
I'm gonna have them in that the back area where the Smash is, because that's probably gonna be where most of the folks are.
Uh.
So just to give them opportunity to be to have enough space to be seen, but also not be in the way of anything.
Yeah. So kind of by where the garage entrance is.
Yeah. So
So
it's,
people
it's going.
that'd be a pretty dope spot around there, so people can see it as they walk in.
Right. As soon as they walk in, you get a taste of that, and you walk in either side, you're gonna get like a wow factor. But I'm also gonna have like The Glitch video game band. I'm gonna have them up front playing their sets. I got to see how long they looking to stick around, but hopefully 2 to 3 hours. I can get them to crank out a couple.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know then they can play the whole Street Fighter uh, soundtrack now.
Soundtrack, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to get them those Street Fighter, some Mario, some Sonic. All the good stuff.
I mean, worst case scenario, they just keep playing Guile's theme like 8 straight times and fucking, and everyone be mad hype. You just alternate between Guile's theme and Bloody Tears from
Listen,
Castlevania,
listen.
and
It's
and that's it. That's all you gotta do.
that's actually not a bad move,
Yeah.
bro. That's not a bad move.
Yeah, and I think like I was gonna say like having the boots like if that's the first thing you see when you walk in, seeing boots and sponsors like that's how you know the shit's official. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
I think the space is the wow factor. I think people are gonna love it because like the video doesn't do it justice. It's fucking
It,
big.
it's hard, man. It's hard. Like I was telling, even when I was showing the team like pictures, they was like, "Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be enough space." And then we actually most of us just met up there this past Tuesday, um, to to um to see at the spot. And so when we went there, that's when I they was like, "Oh, this is okay. We definitely have space to fit 300-400 people in here."
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, this it's gonna be amazing. They just had, I think it was a month ago or a month and a half ago, they had a comic book fest there. I had no idea. He said there was like 390 people there.
Really?
I was like, how did I miss that?
Yeah, I don't even know how I didn't even see anything about that. That's kind
Yeah,
of a
well, I didn't.
bummer.
I
They
didn't
gotta
right,
market
and I'm
better.
like, yo, I feel the same way now. I'm like, yo, I got to make sure I'm marketing better. But listen, I done put out ads.
Yeah, yeah,
You'll
yeah.
catch my ads on Facebook. You'll see my ads on Twitter. You'll
Yep.
see my ads on Instagram. Like, I want people to know what Upstate Uproar is. The only thing is, I love to do more on radio stations, but radio stations are kind of not obsolete, but this is not it's not as efficient
Yeah.
to market on radio. And radio still charges you like they're the best option for you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm like, I for what you trying to say your crowd will get you for 2,000. I can get that on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for 300. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, and I don't think
and
it
my
would be
reach
worth
might
it.
be further. I don't. It's not to me.
No.
Now, if they want to come and like get a booth and like set up, that's different. But like, y'all trying to charge me 2 grand plus? To,
Yeah. Yeah,
this
it's
ain't 15 years ago. Baby.
yeah, and that's why like I listen to ESPN radio all the time, and they'll play the same 4 or 5 commercials constantly,
Yep.
and
Yep.
the reason is because that niche that they're advertising works
Mhm.
really
Mhm.
well, and that's the
Yep.
only you know what I mean. That's why it's the same 4 or 5 commercials because it's like
Because they know
a
who they are.
very slim margin of types of commercials that work on radio like right
Yeah,
now. You know
man.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like there's a bunch of life insurance commercials. Like on ESPN, there's a bunch of Roman commercials, which is the like generic Viagra commercials. Like
Yep.
you know, that's the demographic of ESPN radio is like
Yeah. That's
20
a
to
fact.
70 like males. So
That's a
you have
fact.
to be like fucking laser focused in that to be worth it. So
Mhm.
yeah.
And that's why I
So
was like, I'm not about to spend no money on that when I know like there's better alternatives that are not just more cost effective, but also they reach a wider range. Everybody's on social media. Everybody has their phone in their hands, man. Like that's what I'm saying, or everybody's at a PC to where these ads will pop up. So
yeah.
and I'm
And
also getting the college to give me some love and put send out an email to all our students. So that's something I really
that's
try to
actually
get
really
go
big.
really.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think our student body's about 400 to 500 now. So it's COVID kind of shut things down, but we back up to 400 or 500. I want to say maybe a bit higher because we actually just had like 300 people into the nursing program. So I
Yeah.
could be wrong. But I know it's a decent amount and definitely worth sending it out. And like I said, man, I'm going hard for the city school district this year. I will absolutely be at East High School in September to like, listen, I got a big tournament coming up. I'm East High alumni. I would love to have some East High players there, yada yada yada. Because they have a gaming club there.
Yep. And I saw your sign at the front desk, so it's out there. People are seeing it.
Listen, I am trying to put them flyers everywhere, bro. Like
Yeah.
anywhere that I could legally put them up.
You tape them above the urinal. Like
Like, is that a upstate upward urinal cake?
I
What
was
is this,
about
man?
to say that. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I don't want nobody pissing on my vid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's. Oh man,
That's funny.
damn, this Faust is scary.
Yeah.
Oh
Sake, I
goodness.
don't know.
You can't,
Snecky, I
you
know
can't, you can't
Snecky.
get nothing out.
Oh, Snecky has the Faust. Okay, yeah, Snecky's mad good.
Yeah. It's 3-0, ain't it? Well, it's about to
It's
be.
about to be. I hate Anji. Everyone's like he sucks, but I can't play against him. I get my ass beat so
Anji,
much.
Anji can't get in right now, so that
Yeah.
if you
Well, that's
watch
another
Twitch, you would
reason I think I
believe
have
it.
a hard time is you don't really have a hard time getting in on Geo. Usually you just have to make them pay for getting
Mm,
in. But against Anji, it's like well, we're both pretty good when we're in. So
mm.
ooh, that was a counter that led to nothing.
I know one thing. I'm hyped for Upstate Uproar, and I'm also hyped for to open next, but the store back next year, cause like Evo viewing party in 2023. Oh, it's about to be lit, bro.
Oh yeah,
It's
you
all weekend too.
you
I
still
might not even
just
book no birthday parties that weekend.
you still definitely not fucking Sunday. You could probably get
No.
away doing a Friday or Saturday, Friday night or Saturday, but
Well, remember, I'm gonna have like this time around. One thing I didn't do with the old store, I'm definitely doing with the new store. Is like it's gonna be a VIP area for birthdays, so I'm still not gonna have to shut the entire store down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's a good idea.
So that was something I was like, okay, I missed the boat on that one, and also having food this time. So I'm definitely gonna have, um, you know, just basic menu: hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn, chips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nothing too crazy. Tater tots, maybe nachos. Like just keep it real light, real simple stuff that's easily be made and quickly can be made, but it also can throw more dollars in AGN's coffers so we can keep doing dope stuff.
yeah, absolutely. And then you can have you're doing that camp, the kids camp too. Like
Yeah, yeah. It's
you
been
were
a
doing a
while, man.
bunch of shit over there. So
The kids was having fun too. I remember that. It was a really awesome opportunity, and even then, like linking up with like Code Ninja, and connecting with them,
oh yeah,
because they do coding and stuff like that. To just have them come over for a day and teach the kids how to code, or we take the kids over to them for the day and let them code. So we'll figure some stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking
yeah.
forward to it.
In all seriousness, I think a kid learning how to gracefully take an L in any video game is a huge fucking life lesson.
I was teaching them too. Like,
It's a
listen,
check. I was teaching
I am about to bust your little ass, okay? And you better
uh,
understand something. You throw my controller, I'm throwing you out my door, okay? If that's your mama right there, good. She can catch you. Now look, take this.
oh man, but I mean,
No, so yeah,
that's a big life lesson. I take it relative. I was fine as a kid. Now as an adult, I get salty. So
I get actually less saltier now. When I was a kid, boy, I could not lose.
yeah,
I hated it. I wasn't like throwing controllers and stuff like that. I threw one controller when I was a teenager, and because I was playing trying to play Madden online, and boy, I lost off a last second field goal.
yeah.
I broke the controller, and I swore my mom was gonna give me another one. She made me wait 2 weeks. That was the worst 2 weeks of my life. I was asking my boys, can I borrow theirs? I was in
what?
school fiending.
Wait, is this a new Armored Core? What is
Is it?
going on right now? If it is, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, it's
Oh,
showing the
this is a
PCs.
fucking.
It's showing
I
the different PCs. My bad.
yeah, I
I'm
think
sorry, the
they're
monitors. The
monitor.
monitors.
Yeah, they're showing a
Yeah,
monitor.
damn, I couldn't get it out.
I, but yeah, I was a big Armored Core fan, and they're supposed to have an announcement for the new one. It's
Mm,
suspected that's what they're gonna announce next. The company. So
okay,
what From Software is gonna announce next. But anyways, one thing I was gonna ask
that's nice.
is the plan obviously full focus on Upstate Uproar, and then when that's all settled and over, is to focus more on the finding a place for the
100%.
shop. Yeah.
100%. So I want to give my utmost attention to Upstate Uproar, run the most quality, fun, high caliber event we can run, and then once we're done with that, get as much mileage as we can out of it on social media, and then after that, go straight into reopening the game as nostalgia, focusing on that, making sure that, and I'm gonna pick up the pace on our Patreon too. It's been really low, really slow, and just trying to make sure upset because I really want this event to do well.
Hmm.
And some of the team I met with the team, and some of them are like really everybody's excited, but there are some people who are really nervous. So just the
Yeah.
more I know, the more I can connect, the more I do. I feel like the more at ease the team will be. And some of the folks who been like Kyle, Nielsen, Jeremiah, Anthony, they've all been to high caliber tournaments. Kyle's at Evo right now, so you know what I'm saying, he's at like
Oh,
elite.
that's what I was gonna ask if we knew anyone that went to Evo.
Yeah,
Kyle went, huh?
Kyle went to Evo. A couple of Buffalo guys went to Evo. Like they're there, like playing. Even Matt Hogan, he's going to be commentating some of the matches on Evo. Like that's how legit he the
Oh,
guy.
dope.
Yeah, man, like one of the Buffalo kids. So he's legit. Kyle's there. He's playing Skullgirls and Strive. So I'm hopefully he can make it on stream for one of these games. Get out of pool, not draw in the pools. But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd
yeah,
be
man,
cool. He's got a solid
that's the
chance
focus
on
though.
solid
Yeah,
chance on Skullgirls because I
Skullgirls, I
don't think.
don't know. I don't know because he doesn't have a lot of practice partners here in
Oh,
Tucson
that's
either.
true.
So that doesn't help him at all. Again, like I said, D, when the story opens, it's gonna be a real. I think it's gonna be a real opportunity and blessing for a lot of people who like they can't make it to the college out here within a decent amount of time because a lot of people work evening shift. So when the store is open, practice sessions could go till 1 in the morning.
Yep.
But we got to be out of here by 9, so it's a little rough for folks who would normally come and show up, and then like obviously having more space, having more games, having more opportunity, more flexibility to do more stuff. So I think that helps a lot. So yeah, man. But this upstate uproar, 100% until we hit, and then October the following Monday, we now it's time
Yeah.
to gear up and get going to reopen the store, man. And this time I'm doing it with a real estate agent too, so I can really get a good deal. Because I think sometimes when you go without an agent, they try to play with you.
Oh, without a doubt.
And so just showing up with representation is somebody who knows what they're talking about, who knows the lingo, who knows what questions to ask and all that kind of stuff, and triple net lease and all that. Some of the stuff I didn't know before. I think that'll be very, very helpful, very useful to me. So showing up that day, telling them what I'm trying to do, trying to get the best deal possible. Obviously, like how they'll set it like, okay, we'll charge you 2,000 first year, then 2,400 the next year, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Got anything else? You think of?
Nah, man, that's it. I'm ready to just like fiend out on Ebo the next
I know.
the next 3 days, man.
I don't mind watching pools, but I'm super excited for
Yeah.
the top 8. So,
Believe it or
but
not,
yeah,
I actually enjoy pools more than I enjoy anything else. You
really,
wanna know why? Yeah.
why?
Because I always see characters that I normally wouldn't see in like
That's
because by
very
by the
true.
time you hit the top, by the time you hit like the top 16, top 8, it's typically like high tier characters. That's all you're gonna see.
Yeah.
And then like, but in pools, you see like a whoa, I didn't know you could do that with K Rule. Or oh crap, I didn't know you could play Milia like that. Like so you get a lot of unnoticed tech and characters who you thought were like really trash. Then you see somebody do really well with them, like oh my god, this is actually pretty viable. Let me pick this up.
You know what? That's a great
So I
fucking
love
point.
that.
And
I love
especially
that.
since I never see Geo in top 8 at any major tournament. That's a great way to look at it. You just got me a little bit more hype for pools actually. They actually see my
But it's
character.
dope though. Like you see characters that you wouldn't normally see, and then you see stuff like, oh shoot, you can cancel that. Oh my god, I didn't know you could do that. So like
Yeah.
I learned a lot of K Rule stuff that helps me stay. I even took a couple, not a set or not like that, but I took a couple stocks off Sand when I couldn't touch him before, just because I
Yeah.
was watching some of the K Rule stuff that early people did in early pools. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, so we're gonna be watching Evo, and Tuesday we're gonna be
yeah, man.
talking a bunch of Evo
Oh boy,
along
I
with
hope
some
y'all
other
ready.
topics.
I hope y'all ready.
I will get this episode up before Tuesday for sure.
Yeah.
I'll probably actually start uploading it before I go into work tonight, and then probably post it tomorrow early afternoon. So,
All right, cool beans.
yep. Cool. So we will see you guys on Tuesday. Thanks for hanging out. Friday is not a new time. This is best of a weird week.
Yeah, man,
So
it's just crazy.
Tuesday around 5:30 is still the norm.
We in there.
So yeah, we will see you guys on Tuesday. Peace.
Oh, what a comeback.